Hey, Butterfly family. Thank you all for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate it. Thank you for caring. As you see, I'm doing another missing person reading. This one is on Brittany T. She's from Brookfield, Massachusetts. It stated that she went missing on January the 10th. And also it stated that she lives with her living boyfriend and she's up and left one day and didn't come back, according to her boyfriend. So anyway, I'm gonna read this right here. I have more than one picture of her. She's a very nice looking lady. It has here. I'm gonna read it. All right. Help bring Brittany T home. Brittany is 35-year old, 5'6" tall, and is 120 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. She was last seen leaving a residence in Brooksfield, MA, on Tuesday, January the 10th of this year, 2023, around 8:30 p.m., wearing black a black winter coat, hoodie, jeans, and work boots. If you have any information that might lead us to find Brittany, please contact the Brookfield Police Department at 508 867 5570 or your local police department. Now, of course, many of you know it's easy to say, "Oh, well, why don't you contact the authorities?" It's not like I haven't before, family, okay? But they really don't listen to people like myself. Um, no, they don't listen to us. Some of them do take us seriously. They would actually, consider it and look into it. But many of them, no, no. It would have to be the locals or just a random person, sharing tips of information with the authorities. I mean, they just give us the runaround and they really don't hear us. So anyway, um, I felt led by the spirit to look into this case. It hasn't really been that long. She only been missing since January the 10th, but still, nobody hasn't heard from her. And I think they said that she does have her phone with her. I don't know if her phone been turned off or what. Obviously, it has to be turned off because, I feel they would have been able to track her had her phone been on. So anyway, this is a labor of love. Her family done asked me to do this reading. I don't even know if they would end up, finding this video. So I appreciate it. If you, as you come in, it's free, family. Sharing is caring. Please hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And feel free to share as well, like on social media, other platforms, such as like Facebook. I don't know if her family has like a you know find Brittany Facebook group. But anyway, if they do, yeah, you can share it on there also. But whatever you do, at the end of the day, I thank you for caring, and all I ask is just take the time to just hit the like. It's not for me; it is to get the YouTube algorithm out there, so more people will be able to see this video. Okay, because somebody knows something. Somebody knows something. I don't know everything, but I knows what I know. And whatever you see here in this reading concerning the disappearance of Brittany T, it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. So let's get started with this reading. And also, let me say this: many of you have been inquiring about the cars that I've been using. Here's another picture of her. She's real pretty. And I'm going to use this picture right here. Many of you have been inquiring about a lot of the cards that I've been using when it comes to my readings, like the crime cards, like these right here. These are separate ones. I have this one, Crime Time Oracle. This is the one that has the pictures on them, okay? And I've been using also this right here. This is Caution Crime Scene, and it looks like this. And so they're different, okay? You can purchase these like on ecstasy, and I forgot the person who created this deck right here, but this one right here, this is what the case looked like. So if you go on there, just look for the picture if you want to purchase them, okay? This is what it looks like, okay? Okay. 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 And of course, this one's going to look like this on Etsy as well. So for anybody who's interested in purchasing these right here, I don't think Amazon have them, but I know Etsy have them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this reading. Now, I do have my own personal deck that I use, but I'm not selling them at this time. Maybe later on in the near future, I will think about selling them. But right now, they're just my own private collection. Okay. I'm going to start off using the Divine Shadows of Oracle. Midnight Butterflies, I already know what time it is when I'm using this deck right here. It'll help me give an idea about those shadow energies that was going on with Brittany, as well as anybody she could have crossed paths with. I would pick up on their energy as well. I'm just trying to set my attention what led up to her disappearance. That's all. I'm trying to stay neutral. And I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything. I'm the spirit of talking. Ah, hello, family. She has such a lovely face. I just want to make sure her all right, there we go. Okay. That's my spirit guides to connect with Brittany T. Spirit guides. I'm seeking clarity in her disappearance. What led up to her disappearance? I seek those things in the dark, bring out to the marvelous light concerning Brittany T. disappearance. What was going on with Brittany T. on January the 10th? Divine Spirit. What led up to her disappearance? What caused her to go missing? What was going on with Brittany on January the 10th? What caused her to go missing? I have here rejection. I have here feelings of anxiety. Okay. So the first one was rejection. The second one was anxiety. And next, and none of this is in divine order, okay? They're just random messages. I always say pay attention to repeated messages, okay? Manipulation, selfishness, insecurities, brutality, disconnection, victim. You could say that Brittany is a victim, or her characteristics. She comes off as in victim mode, or it could be both. But anyway, according to the spirit, she's a victim. Next, I have blindsided. So it looks like whatever was going on with her, she was cut off guard. So she could have been very distracted on something or on someone. Because I have here blindsided. Next, we have heartbroken. I mean, just by looking at it so far, I'm seeing rejection. Somebody felt a sense of rejection. Then I'm seeing heartbroken and blindsided. I mean, that is like a form of revenge. from what I'm seeing so far. Somebody want to get back at someone. But let's continue, okay? Let's continue. I have absent-minded, coercion is playing a part here. Someone using force or threats, trying to persuade someone to do something. Next, arrogance, withdrawal, passive aggression. Now, family, I'm going to let the spirit do the talking, okay? Everybody is innocent until proven guilty by law. Um, so far, the authorities, they don't see her living boyfriend as a suspect. That's what they're saying. They're not looking at him as the suspect. So, I'm going to just stay neutral in the spirit of the talking. But somebody definitely was experiencing some rejection and heartbroken. Somebody felt heartbroken. And it looks like she was blindsided. The spirit also saying that she's a victim. And then the fact I'm seeing coercion, I think about somebody trying to force you to do something against your will. They're either trying to force you to do something against your will. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Or I can get coercion if somebody, is operating in partnership alliance and they're trying to get someone to help them, trying to coerce them to go along with whatever it is that, they're trying to take part in, if you know what I mean, okay? It can be the one or the other. Next I have the word code. I think about, dealing with a cold individual. Sometimes these words can be clue. Sometimes it can be a clue now. She could be in an environment where it's cold. Like a freezer, just saying, allegedly. But anyway, um, cold came out. Also, we had disagreeable. We have here abuse. So she was experiencing some abuse from somebody. I think about abuse of power. And somebody could have been abusing her. Next, we have here antagonist. Sorry for the background noise. Next, we have the word drunk. So there's some drinking here. Somebody likes to drink. If it's not Brittany, it's someone that should like to get close to her. Could be their energy. But there's some drinking here. And then also what's alarming me is the word abuse. I think about verbal abuse, harsh words, back and forth, or physical abuse. Next, I have argumentative. So you can kind of get an idea of how, the background gist of this story is. Obviously, she was in a conflict with somebody, and then like there was a good old argument that has stirred up. It has her closed off. I think about someone that's shutting down. They're not letting you in when it comes to what's on their minds or their feelings. Also, I can get this if she's somewhere closed off, in a remote area. Next, I have here held hostage. This is someone that's in an environment they don't want to be in. They feel trapped. You know, this is not good. This is not good at all. So she could have been abducted. If not, somebody that she knew could have been holding her prisoner somewhere. Next, I have here temptation. And let me say also with that held hostage, I think about you in a situation you don't want to be in, you don't want to be in anymore. You know, so that can be the case also, especially for allegedly if there was like any, you know, if there was anything was going on in her personal relationship, because she was living with her living boyfriend. Next, we have accusations. Good old accusations popping up. I think about accusing someone of wrongdoing. Next, we have the word callous. This is someone who's showing no emotion. We have humiliation. I don't know. Could be some cheating going on up in here. I'm getting some disturbance going on. I have here next deception. Aggression. And then I think about the word drunk. A lot of times when people drink, they become, full of aggression. I think about that as well. So who is it that actually drink? Some people like to fight when they drink. They get all aggressive. And then I have gossip. Someone knows something. Somebody's talking. A word of mouth is out here, and somebody talking about somebody. Cause we did see the word accusations. A little birdie got in somebody's ear. Let's go around one more time. Then I'm gonna switch up. Okay, I don't have to shuffle. I've already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. Next, I have the word guilt. This is how somebody's feeling. And the fact that I saw accusations, maybe somebody could have been cheating. For them to be feeling this right here. So I have guilt. I have here desperation. Next, I have someone feeling helpless. Next, I have the word evasive. This is someone that avoids commitment. So there we go. This is the culprit right here. Somebody is avoiding commitment. So somebody's cheating. Okay? And now I'm starting to look at this more pertaining to relationships because I'm also seeing good old betrayal up in here also. And when I'm seeing betrayal, I mean, that's somebody that you know. Okay? We're not looking at a stranger. That's somebody that you know. Whether it's your significant other or somebody else you're messing with, but it's still somebody you know. I have here abandonment issues. Somebody have abandonment issues. So this individual is quite controlling and domineering. Envy. Somebody that's coming out very secretive. We have here emotional blackmail is playing a part. Somebody feeling conflicted. And the only reason I'm saying somebody, I mean, it's Brittany energy feeling conflicted or someone she across paths with feeling conflicted. Next, I have the word betrayal. Now, when it comes to this right here, this is somebody that she knows. That's all I'm saying. For me to get that right there, I had the word rebellious. So somebody is definitely very free spirit right here. They don't like to be told what to do. Ambivalence. This individual is has mixed feelings. Someone's carrying burdens, holding on to something, and it could be due to, because see, I said my intentions when it comes to Brittany, what led up to her disappearance. What were those shallow energies that were going on that led up to her disappearance? See, all I'm getting is when I Google her name is that they saying that she left home and she was living with her boyfriend. Okay, so I have here burdens. Somebody carrying burdens, lustful. So if any one of them had some kind of form of addictions to where it was hard for them to control that area of the flesh, I would get this right here. And when it comes to relationships, and I get this right here, this lets me know somebody definitely cheating. Okay, because we did see someone avoid commitment. So anyway, lust was playing a part and bias. Now let me say this real quick. Just looking at the gist of this right here, this right here pertaining to relationships. Now I'm not trying to accuse her living boyfriend. I'm not trying to accuse him. I try to go in very neutral. I let the spirit do the talking. But if this right here, this is somebody that she knows. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I mean, we're looking at key words. To me, this pertains to relationships. You know, avoid commitment. Betrayal. Um, I'm just seeing a lot in here that to me that's pertaining to relationships, whether it's her boyfriend or if she was seeing somebody else. Okay, but it would still be somebody that she knows. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm seeing a lot of key words to me that pointing to uh, relationship. I got here rejection, heartbroken. You know, um, and then I remember seeing the message humiliation. This is someone that feels betrayal. Due to humiliation. As far as you humiliating them, I'm saying I got accusations. Tempted. Temptation. So all of this looks like relationships, surrounding relationships, abuse. But anyway, we're going to continue. A lot of times people feel humiliation due to, them feeling disrespected due to somebody else's actions. Okay. I don't know if allegedly her boyfriend could have felt disrespected due to her actions, how she was moving out here in the streets, or she could have felt disrespected by him. Somebody felt disrespected. Divine spirits getting clarity about the disappearance of Brittany Tee. She getting clarity about the disappearance of Brittany Tee. Now I've used this deck before, and I've already explained to you what certain decks means. Okay, when I try to break them down, so just stay with me. Okay, the first one I have here is communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Now read between the lines. Okay, she disappeared. They haven't heard from her since what, January the 10th. So this is the lack of communication. Let me just say that. But the judge of it, it speaks about compromise, forgive, and work it out. See, this is pertaining to relationships. Okay. Next, I have the word pet. And I let me you know it doesn't have to be an actual pet, like a dog. You can replace the word pet and it can be whatever you want it to be. But what it says here, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So we know when it comes to getting a new pet, if you would we if I replace the word pet and says partner, I say the word partner, getting a new partner, that lets you know that something is coming to an end. Okay, so this message is talking about getting something new. Now, also it says current pet more love. When I replace the word pet with partner, it would be current partner more love. So it's either giving that partner more love or getting a new partner. Okay, so I'm replacing the word pet with partner. And this is not my deck. This is somebody else's deck. But I know the gist of what the message is trying to say, is trying to convey. Next, we have here moving, change of residency, moving in with your partner. That's very interesting because she was living with her partner. But it says moving. You get it? And change of residency. So I'm wondering whether these two get ready to break up. Or is this just the beginning of, their relationship as far as, she moving in with her partner? Because they were living together, but I see the word moving also. So this is the only thing about moving out. At the head, I have the guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. I let many of you know that when I see this right here, a lot of times it can let me know that the person I'm doing the reading on may not be with us. She could have transitioned. But if that's not the case, if that is not the case, this right here could be about, someone, well, before Brittany disappeared, it could have been a loved one on her mind that was deceased and, she was thinking about them. But, this is at the head, and this reading is about her. So I don't know, family. Maybe this is just a sign spirit let us know she's not with us. It says a lost loved one watches over you. But only her family would know before she went missing. Was it someone that was dear to her that was on her mind and that's deceased? Now reading the reading I did before this one, family. If you go back, this card came out. Come to find out, I had watched another video about the girl that I did a reading on before this one. Come to find out, she had a miscarriage. No, let me see. Did she have a miscarriage? Did she lose? I think her child had passed away. I don't know if it was due to a miscarriage. I forget, but that's what this was relating to. So before the girl that I did a read on before this one, the reason this came out in her spread because she was thinking about a loved one that was no longer around, which was her child that had died. So that's why this came out, and this could be pertaining to her as well. Thinking about someone that could have transitioned that was on her mind as well. But if that's not the case, this could be her. This could be Brittany that's no longer around. Let's continue. It has here vacation. You will be traveling soon. Now it has a B instead of a V. It's misprinted, but it speaks about you know someone is planning on doing some traveling. You will be traveling soon, and it is showing a suitcase also. That's quite interesting. I just hope nothing has happened to her and she's actually in one. Over here we have love spells. You've been bewitched. when I get this right here, I think about someone that's caught up in an individual, and even though they may be abusing them, I'm just giving you an example. They're not walking away. They're staying in that situation that's really not serving them, but they're staying in it for whatever reason because it's like they just brainwashed or like this said, they bewitched, you know. But anyway, love spells, you being bewitched. And some people do put hex and spells on people, you'd be surprised. And in the middle, I have let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you. So just letting me know she was letting go of something or someone. Okay? Whatever that had a hold on her, it looked like she was, trying to walk away from it. And you see how you have the butterfly, like she ready to spread her wings and move on, let go. But obviously, something happened. Next, we have caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. And remember, we saw the message accusations. That's somebody that's been accused of wrongdoing. Remember that? It's just talking about cheating. Somebody cheating. That's our family. But it has your caution. And I think about somebody that may overreact to hearing something. Remember, we saw the card gossip. Remember that? But it says find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Pretty much don't react. Get more information. Whether that's Brittany or whoever she was seeing, her significant other. It has here patience. Just a few more months, good things could. I'm sorry, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. Now I'm gonna tell you, this is very telling. I think about someone that in a situation they don't want to be in no more, right? Or should I say that's not really for their highest good? But I think about how the spirit is saying, be patient. Well, it is saying patience, isn't it? But I think about how the spirit's saying be patient. What's for you is for you. But you gotta be patient. Um, just don't. You know, just don't be so impatient. And a lot of times we can miss out on a good thing when we are very impatient. We don't wait for the right things or individual to come into our lives due to being impatient. A lot of times we try to take matters in our own hand. We just get with anyone, anybody who show you some kind of attention. But it's best to be patient. There's a season for everything. So anyway, just a few more months, good things comes to those who wait. Patience. Then it has here spy. Behind spy, I have the word moving. So I had the word spy coming out. And it says, someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. That's interesting. Okay, so this is someone that's looking into something. This is someone who's looking into something. I think about also the word gossip, a word of mouth getting out, somebody saying something, and somebody is out here doing their research, and they're also watching you as well. I'm gonna read that again. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. That's interesting. It has here a spy. So somebody definitely doing some digging, trying to dig for some information. Next we have intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to backfire later. So I think about being in denial, ignoring the red flags, not using her intuition. Then we have here yes. Talking about yes. It says luck is on your side. Maybe that's how she was feeling before the unthinkable happened. But yes, it's coming out for a reason. Behind yes, I have here liar. So someone was doing all the talking, but they was saying a whole bunch of nothing. They were doing a whole lot of lying also. Be careful of someone sneaky. And that individual who's sneaky is not loyal because they are avoiding commitment. We have here move on. And see, when I get messages like this, to me, it's like somebody is want to walk, they want to walk away from something or someone. It's like they want to move on. Something is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. See that? It's over. And then behind that is let go. See that? Let go and move on. I can't make this up. I'm gonna use the tarot, the psychic oracle deck real quick. Find spiritual clarity about the disappearance of Brittany Tee. What was going on with Brittany before she disappeared? What was going on with Brittany before she disappeared? What was going on in her personal life before she disappeared? None of this is in divine order, family. They're just random messages. I'm just trying to get an idea of what was going on with this sister, okay? Okay, the first card is the sacrifice card. By this card being upper, I think about self-sacrifice. I think about a person that's holding on to something or someone that no longer serves them. Okay, but whatever it is that they're holding on to, they need to release it because it's not for their highest good. And remember, we did see the word abuse. Whether it's verbal or physical, we did see the word abuse. So this is her operating in self-sacrifice. Next, we have the universal card. This card speaks about completion and fulfillment. Now, I don't know if she was feeling a sense of fulfillment in her life before she went missing, but a lot of time when I get this card when it comes out when I'm doing a reading on the missing. A lot of times it's like a spirit way of letting me know. 'Cause I do look for signs when it comes to my readings. But a lot of time when I get this card right here, I think about someone who could have transitioned and they're going back to the universe. There's the spirit, which we all know is don't go back to God, but I still think about uh, becoming one with the universe also. But anyway, usually I get this right here. I think about someone that's no longer with us. Okay. But other than that, it represents completion and fulfillment. And it can also be, completion and fulfillment of her life cycle for whatever reason, or the ending of it. Next, I have here's upside down. This is passion initiated. When this card is upward, this is someone who's feeling good from the inside out. They're feeling very passionate. They're feeling inspired and creative. Brittany card's upside down, so you know the timeline that led up to her disappearance, right here, she was not in a good place at all. She was not feeling good about herself nor about life, or should I say, what's going on in her personal life. This is someone that doesn't feel inspired. She could have been possibly depressed. We did see the word disconnection and withdrawn. So yeah. But anyway, this is someone that's pretty much in a dark place. Okay, she's not in a good place at all right here. So something was definitely going on with her for her to be, feeling like this. Next, we have here the sacral chakra card represents I want. Somebody's giving off I want. Their thought process. And since this reading is about Brittany, I would say she's giving off I want. Next, we have the obstacles and challenges. According to the spirit, she's been experiencing some, challenges and some obstacles in her personal life. Normally, I don't read up on this card, but I'm going to do it this time around, okay? It has additional meaning. Hold on, family. And it's kind of sad in a way because when I'm looking at this picture, I think about somebody that's walking on eggshell, and they're looking down trying to make sure they don't fall in, this so-called um, crack that's on this plank. They have to walk very carefully or they're going to fall in. So this is very upsetting to see. This card represents the obstacle, power, struggles, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible. If you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong, don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required or which decision may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life is all about learning. Don't play the victim. And remember, we did see the victim card came out. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around. When competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life, this is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? So there we go, the word competition. So for me to see that right there, allegedly, it looks like her boyfriend could have been seeing somebody. Cause we saying the word competition, okay? Okay, if it's not him, it's Brittany. One of them was seeing somebody else. Because the word competition came around. I mean, popped up in the message, you know. But anyway, but Spirit letting me know that she was dealing with some, obstacles and challenges. So it could be, her significant other could have been seeing somebody. That's why we were saying the word accusations. Somebody been accused of wrongdoing. Right here, this upside down. According to the spirit behind the scenes, in this case, things are moving very slow. The authorities, they have not found any kind of, evidence nor her body yet. Okay, or shall I say her whereabouts? So things are moving very slow behind the scenes. I'm just seeking clarity on the obstacles and challenges. I'm seeking clarity on the obstacles and challenges. Seeking clarity on the obstacles and challenges concerning Brittany Tee. I'm going to use the shadow card, the shadow deck. Seeking clarity on the obstacles and challenges that Brittany Tee was experiencing. What was going on with her? What was her thought process concerning this matter? Ooh. Boy, the spirit is talking. I'm sorry. It has here, I've been struggling. I can't make this up. Notice it says obstacles and challenges. It has here, I've been struggling. The spirit is talking. It has here, I'm happy, it's over. Now, I don't know anything about her and her boyfriend, her living boyfriend breaking up. All we going by is just what he say, what he's telling the authorities. He's telling the authorities that she just left home. Now, let me say this: if it's not his energy, it's somebody's energy that feels this way. I'm happy it's over. Leaving you hurts me too. So that's interesting. And see, all we doing, we just going by what he say. He making it seem like she's up and left, and he was expecting her to come back. But what I want to know is, I mean, did they get into an argument before she left home? Were they planning on breaking up before she left home? Mm. Alrighty, let's continue. It has here patient and planning. So that's interesting. Right here, this is somebody that's being very patient and they're planning. So wasn't she planning on leaving him or something? Or due to the fact that she disappeared was somebody being patient and planning to take her out, to get rid of her. Next we have fulfillment of wishes. This is how somebody's feeling. Like they wish was granted. This we have the crown chakra card represents I know. So she's saying I know about something or about someone. Next, we have the mental conflict. It's upside down. Now, had this card been upward, this is someone that, has a mental conflict. They can't get over something or someone. Something's constantly plaguing them and it's hard for them to shake it off. But this card is upside down. So if she was experiencing this, it looks like she would get to that place of, shaking it off or shaking them off, shall I say. So it looked to me she was having a breakthrough moment and finally decided to let something go. Next, we have here material harvest. This is someone that has put the work in and they are reaping what they have sown. Usually, when I get this card, it's somebody's coming to some money. Their hands are wide open and they are being rewarded. They're coming to some money. Next, we have the light card. It's upside down. It's upside down. So when this card is upward, this card is about this card represents renewal of life. Like for instance, if she was feeling depressed, right, not in a good place, had this card been upward, this would let me know she's coming out of that. She's getting her juice back. She's feeling good about herself. You know, um, she's getting outside more. Cause the sunlight is hitting her body. Um, and also this card can let me know about location as well. Like, if she was outside, I would get this also. She's outside because the sunlight is hitting her body, but this card is upside down. So this could be pertaining to, in this particular timeline, she wasn't in a good place, or she felt like she was in the dark about something. But this right here is saying, I know. So the fact that I'm saying I know the crown chakra card, you know, if she was if she was in the dark about a situation, let me just say that because we did see the gossip card. If she was in the dark about something, you know, um, that crown chakra card, that we know that she was coming to some knowing. Let me just say that. But right here, this lets me know she was in the dark about something. Also, I can get this if she's not with us, that's a big allegedly. If she's not with us, and I get this card right here, this can let me know that she's inside. She's inside of something. She's not outside. You know, um, this can let me know she's inside, whether it's a building. But she's not outside with the sunlight hitting her body. Let me just say that. Upside down pretty much represents like to me when I get this message inside. But also it can let me know if she's not in a good place. Also, if she's in the dark about something. Let me go around one more time. Remember earlier we saw a temptation card. It came right back out. This is someone that's being tempted. A lot of time I can get this if a person has an addiction also. We did see the word lustful. Okay, that can be an addiction as well. So anyway, right here somebody's very tempted. Just playing the part. Next we have the throat chakra card. This would be Brittany speaking up and speaking out. And we did see the argumentative card, so it was definitely some kind of conflict that she was going through. She was experiencing some kind of conflict with someone. So right here, she's speaking up and speaking out. Next, we got a shadow card upside down. When this card is upside down, it tells me a lot about an individual. They're not trying to face their issues, nor their worst fears. Okay, so her card is upside down. So whatever issues that Brittany had, shall I say, just letting me know that she was not facing them. She was not facing them in order to heal. Let me just say that. She pretty much suppressing them and not putting the work in to heal. But also, a person like this can, allegedly, they can form addictions due to putting a band-aid on their issue, like drugs, alcohol, and sex is one of them as well, okay? Right here, this is the destiny card. Her card is upward. So in this particular timeline, she felt lucky. She felt very lucky. So something was going on with her to where, it's like whatever funk kind of mood she was in, something, something that was going on with her had turned around. It seemed like, but cause we did see the card also as far as somebody that comes to some money. So I don't know too much what that's about. Maybe Brittany was coming to some money. Somebody was, but this is the destiny card. So right here, she's feeling quite lucky, like luck was on her side. Right here, this is choose wisely. This is someone that has a decision to make, and the spirit is saying they need to really choose wisely. You know, they have options, but when it's card upside down, this individual is not using their intuition, so they're making poor choices. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot this card right here. I apologize. This is the victory and success card. It came out upward. It speaks about a good news that follows a difficult period. So this speaks volume. So obviously she must have came to some good news that followed a difficult period. And I say that because this card came out and the destiny card came out. This one who's feeling quite lucky, like luck is on their side. And also we saw the message that came out, the right here, fulfillment of wishes. So it seemed like some kind of opportunity, or something had presented itself for her, to be feeling like this. But I'm not really sure yet where it's stemming from, cause her boyfriend is saying that she left home, but I don't know the destination that she was headed. I got fulfillment of wishes. I got victory and success. That's good news following a difficult period, and I got destiny. Someone who's feeling very lucky. Hmm. And I also got temptation. It's playing the part. Divine spirit. I'm seeking clarity. I want to try to rule the boyfriend out. I'm just seeking clarity real quick. Divine spirit, how how was the energy between Brittany and her living boyfriend before she left home? How was the energy between Brittany and her living boyfriend before she left home? What was her thought process with that relationship? How was Brittany energy with her living boyfriend before she left home? Okay, I just want to get an idea about, even though this is a legend, okay? I am led by the spirit. Just trying to get an idea of those energy, as far as her thought process, how things were between her and her boyfriend, her living boyfriend. It has here, yes, it is too late. I'm different now. I scared myself that day. And remember, we did see that mention about, her overreacting to a situation, okay? I wondered I'm sorry. I wondered how far this would go. I can still see you standing there. I know we have a soul connection. I've been here before with others. Now, this seems like this is a clue right here. It says, I've been here before with others. It seems like she's trying to tell us something, doesn't it? Because now it's not so personal about her and her partner. Now it's like the spirit is shifting to where it's like she's trying to do, it's like she's trying to give us a clue where she is. And according to the authority, they're trying to say right now they don't see any foul play. I've been here before with others. So this is definitely a clue. 'Cause I don't know why this would come out in the spread, but this is definitely a clue. According to the authority, they feel that she's still somewhere around the area. That's interesting. I've been here before with others. But you notice this message is saying, yes, it is too late. And remember, we saw the move on card and the let go. That's somebody that pretty much is backing off from an individual. I don't have a picture of her boyfriend, but I'm going to look into her eyes because the eyes are the ones to our soul. I want to see something real quick. Divine Spirit, how does Brittany live-in partner view their relationship from Brittany perspective? How does Brittany's partner view their relationship from Brittany perspective before she disappeared? How does Brittany's partner view their relationship from Brittany's perspective before she disappeared? Now this might be a mixture family. This might be a half and half mixture. So I would say that my attention is how does her partner view the relationship before she disappeared from her perspective. But I'm seeing a little mixture here. This says I'm not coming back. And we did see the move on card. And she didn't come back either. Okay, according to her boyfriend, she didn't come back. So this says I'm not coming back. It has here, what did you want? No, what did you want from me? Thank you for leaving me. I understand you better now. It's kind of like somebody got an aha moment, like, yeah, I get you now. You know, if they didn't get you before, they get you now. You see what you're all about. We are not right for each other. Okay. Because somebody definitely was not committed in this relationship. Please know that. Next, I fear that you will reject me. And we did see, oh, and we did see the word rejection. Remember? We saw that when I used the shadow deck rejection. This says, I fear that you will reject me. And obviously somebody was rejected. It has here, I know you're watching me. Yes, that's right, because we saw the message spy. Remember that? We saw the message spy that somebody's watching. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, I'm gonna use one more deck. I'm gonna end this reading. I just like to get a little divine insight to what's going on with people as far as their thought process. So obviously it's allegedly, but it looked like these two are planning on breaking up. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't mean he did anything to her, but you know, the fact that she left home and didn't come back speaks volume. Okay. So something was going on. All righty, let me see something. I like to be led by the spirit when it comes to what I use. Let me see. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to use this. I was going to use my crime deck, but I'm not led by the spirit to use it. And who knows, family? Maybe she just got missing, and and just want to breathe her, just distance herself from that relationship. Maybe that's her way of trying to stick it to her, so-called boyfriend. Especially if cheating is playing a part. All right, let me see something real quick. This is quite thick. This is my game insight deck. Divine Spirit and clarity about the disappearance of Brittany Tee. Seeking clarity and a kind of clue about what led to her disappearance. This right here says hint the color brown. Now, sometimes when I get these words that are colors, it can be the actual word. That can be a clue. Like a street that may have the word brown in it. A building can be brown. Somebody name might have the word brown in it, like the last name. Or it can be, African, African American, with a darker complexion, considered as brown. But anyway, hint the color brown. Oh boy, this case is a doozy. I have here hint the color green. Now this is a clue. It can be the actual word that's a clue. A street can have the word green in it or a name. But anyway, hint the color green. It has here communicate secretly with a hidden backup phone. So somebody has a backup phone, and they have been communicating with somebody secretly. Cause we did see the word secretive. I'm gonna read that again. Communicate secretly with a hidden backup phone. Sins of a parent heartbreaking. Hmm. Sins of a parent heartbreaking. And I don't know if she has any children at all. I think it was stated she's what, 35 years old. It has here alive, scared to speak up or show up in hiding. Now, wouldn't that be nice to know that she's actually alive and somewhere, you know, hidden somewhere? And remember, we did see the message abuse. We saw that. So you're looking at the verbal abuse or physical abuse. Alive, scared to speak up or show up in hiding. So allegedly, she could still be with his family. Feeling lost. Hint, the color purple. It can be the actual word or color. Paranoid, thinking someone is out to get them. Stalk. But she could be hiding. She could be in hiding. Maybe that's why the authorities were saying they were not picking up on any kind of foul play. Overreacted, out of rage, unbalanced, emotionally hit and strike. I wondered did her living boyfriend mention anything about it's allegedly anyway what I'm saying, but I wondered did her living boyfriend mention anything about these two getting into it. And he probably didn't because it would make him look suspect. But it's looking so far to me. It's looking so far that she could have just left on her own. So far, that's what it's looking like. Due to her being in a situation that she no longer wanted to be in anymore. It has here competition, family rivalry. It has here take off your mask, trying to appear different to who you really are, be the real you. So I think about somebody that could be living a double life. They're not being true to thyself. They're not coming off as transparent. It has here a hole in the soul. So we did see her shadow card was upside down. So that lets me know that she was still dealing with some issues stemming from childhood that she has not healed from. Hole in the soul, childhood wounds, loses their authentic self. You disconnect from feelings. The path they are on, the path they are on is not in the area. And you know what? We did see the vacation card popped up. We also saw the suitcase. So she could have gotten missing, allegedly. The path they are on is not in the area. And this says not close to home. Has a backup phone, has two phones. Now I don't know what this means, but it came out, and I hate to turn it down if it really means something. It has here female teen, female child, male teen, male child. And see, I don't know if she has any children or not. So I'm not really sure what this is about. It has here something went wrong, dealing with obstacles and challenges, face a difficult period to get through. It looks like she had some kind of breakdown. I'm not getting no good shit on that. Cause see, I was gonna use my crime deck, but I led by the spirit not to use it. I mean, it doesn't mean nothing could have not happened to her, but I was led by the spirit to use this deck. And this is very positive. Maybe she's still with us. Maybe she's just out there somewhere and she don't want to be bothered. You know, for this stays alive, scared to speak up, or show up in hiding. So she can be either alive and she's scared to speak up, or she can be alive and she just don't want to show up for whatever reason. She's in hiding. And maybe she met somebody. Because this says communicate secretly with the hidden backup phone. Now, if this is not her, maybe this is something that she found out about her partner. Allegedly, could have been communicating secretly with his backup phone, but somebody got a backup phone. That's all I'm saying. Somebody has a backup phone. But what's getting me is I saw the held hostage card. Let's see. Yeah, the held hostage card. It doesn't really have to necessarily be that somebody abducted you. It can just also be that you feel trapped in a situation that you really want a way out, but you don't see a way out. It can be that also, okay? And we also saw the victim card, and I received some other backup cards letting me know that she could be like in victim mode, if you know what I mean. Because a lot of these messages are showing me that she left, which her living boyfriend said she left, you know. And that held hostage card lets me know she felt trapped in a situation or an environment she didn't want to be in no more. And a lot of these messages are pretty much letting me know she just wanted out. She just and also a lot of it was letting me know something about traveling. Also, let me see something. Mm, yeah, it's some other thing that's going on here, but I don't have time to really dig like that. I'm already a little over an hour. I didn't mean to stay on this case that long, but it's some other things that's going on here, family. And I don't want to try to make this sister look bad in a negative light because, to me, she's a victim because she disappeared, okay? But it's a lot going on behind the scenes uh, with Brittany. Let me just say that also. It has here met a female online. So this can be either Brittany energy or her partner. But anyway, somebody met a female online allegedly. Something about stolen money. Remember, we saw the lustful card. It has more than one sexual partner, sexually active, allegedly. Something, it has here clue, ex-con, parole ex-con. This is a clue. I don't know the background of her partner, and I hope she did not hook up with some ex-con. That's a clue. It has her inside. So according to the spirit, she's inside somewhere, probably laying low. That's if she's still with us. I would say she's inside somewhere laying low. It has her again, holding the soul due to trauma, being detached leads to loneliness, picking up the pieces of their family drama, childhood wounds. It has here, has addictions. And we did see the drunk card. So I don't know if she drinks or not. Somebody does. It has here, wrong path, now alone on their own loss. From what I'm seeing, she might be out there somewhere. She might be out there somewhere. I'm saying the word addiction. I don't know if she somebody gave her some drugs or what. Giving into their lust, exploring their sexuality, sexually active. Okay, now remember what we saw here, met a female online. Remember this message right here? Now I'm getting a message about catfish. And that's pretty much, that's just about deception. You know, you can imagine if you're going to meet up with somebody, but the person that you thought you was going to meet up with wasn't that individual, somebody else. That's catfish. So according to the spirit, this is playing a part also, catfish. Deception. So according to the spirit, it looks like she met up with somebody. That maybe it wasn't a person that she thought she was going to meet up with. Camera drones is needed to search the neighborhood, wooded areas for clues and evidence. Update news coming in within 2 or 3 weeks from today. Today is the what, 6th of March. I apologize. I think it was the 7th. So when this come out, you better believe it's gonna be some update news. I'm just praying it'll be some positive news. It says update news coming in within 2 or 3 weeks from today. Heated emotional fight ended, turned deadly. Feel satisfaction and contentment. And we did see that universal card. Now, if she's alive, this could be how she's feeling. She may be in an environment that she's satisfied in. Let me just say that. But if she's not with us, I can also get this also. Because the care of this world is over with for her, if you know what I mean, okay? I'm just hoping it just means that she's still with us. And she's somewhere where she wants to be. It has here question fake friends. So this one just lets me know, how we saw the word gossip. It just lets me know somebody know more than what they're saying. They probably have an idea of where she is. A lot of times, it's always that one that you're talking to, let them know what's going on with you. But this right here is very alarming right here, because the fact that I saw that catfish message, and then I'm looking at this right here, clue, parole ex-con, I don't know. I hope she didn't run to nobody like that, especially somebody who had not good intentions towards her. Okay, I think I'm going to end it right here. This. These three flipped over. Whatever you see here, just allegedly, family. We have to hope for the best. Love is blind, they ignore the signs. Desired, sought after, single out, popular people wants them. Usually when I get a card like this, a message, it says we know somebody's being targeted. Okay, somebody's watching them. Seeing someone new. So once again, if it's not her significant other that could have been cheating or seeing somebody new, like I said, it could be Brittany. That was allegedly. Somebody was seeing somebody. It has here phone communication stop. With a jealous friend around, with a jealous friend around you who needs enemies. Missing will be found. So according to the spirit, she will be found. I just pray she will be found alive. Alive in hiding, scared to speak up. Now that's twice we saw alive. So let's just, keep her in prayer. Alive in hiding, scared to speak up. They wish to be alone. Feelings of depression and withdrawing. And we also saw something about stolen too. This ain't stolen. Stolen legacy, whether it's money or property left to someone in a will. Question who will benefit due to their loss. And we did see something about family rivalry. Mental entrapment, feels powerless, not in their personal power, take responsibility of their life. It has here question step parents, but she's not married. She's not married, so I don't know why this will come out unless it's her step parents. But anyway, I'm just a messenger, okay? I don't know why these messages come out the way they do. Maybe it's talking about her partner's parents, could be in the know about something. I'm not sure, but they're not married. Has depression, so obviously she was not in the best place. Okay, she was not in a good headspace at all, nor emotionally she was in a good place. They communicate on social media. So allegedly, if she's still alive, it looked like there's some communication going on social media. Whether it's talking about that or before she disappeared, there was some communication that was going on between Brittany and somebody on social media. Somebody was communicating on social media. Please know that. Cover up the truth will not be televised. More to the story. Oh boy. When this come out, like I say, it's more to the story. And I don't have time to really keep on digging. The fact that I'm seeing, alive, scared, and hiding, that speaks volumes. So obviously more to the story here. And I really don't want to be keep digging like that. I'm just praying that Brittany will be found safe and sound. That's all I care about. And much love to her family members. If they happen to be watching, anything that came out of this reading that was very distasteful to you, if you felt triggered, just know it's not my opinion. I'm just led by the spirit. Um, but according to the spirit, she will be found no matter what. So that's a good thing. I'm just praying that she will be found alive. So I keep you all in my prayers. I thank you, family, for watching. And let's keep Brittany T in our prayers, okay? So thank you, fam, for watching. Much love to you all, and bye for now. According to the Spirit, you will be found, and that's all that matters.